Hey guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just checking on getting the laptop going so I can see the live video for myself and respond to the comments. So just sit tight. I'll be right with you. Come on, computer. Everything's streaming off the same internet here, so I get a little bit of lag. Come on. All right, well, screw it. I don't know if anybody's watching yet. Come on. Okay. It's like a crisp, 28 degrees here and freaking cold. Oh, we're going to get snow today, so I got to get this thing inside and on the lift before I'm buried. So this car's got a rebuilt 6-bolt motor. We've got a Tubo 2 housing and a JMF tube manifold that's both flanged for stock turbo. We've got an FP Black that has no shaft play. This thing feels pretty nice and smooth. I don't know if this turbo's ever been run. This has got, we can zoom down on this. This thing is all clean. This header's never been heat cycled yet. Come on, stay on it. Inside the wastegate here, we're still all clean. So this stuff's still literally brand new, unassembled, or assembled, but not actually run. The turbo, I don't know if I can say the same, but you'll be able to tell once it comes off the car. So we've got that. It's got a tile MVR wastegate. It's got a tile blow-off valve. We've got one of these JMF catch cans with, I guess these are number 10 fittings. There's number 10 fittings on the valve cover. It's got the star emblem Mitsubishi valve cover. I don't see any cracks, and I don't see any welds, and I don't see any RTV or anything that's usually like the indication of cracks. This car's got BC coilovers. They look brand new from the bottom. I took a look at them as I was getting it off the lift. We've got, this is supposed to have an ACT 2900 pressure plate. I don't know what kind of disc. It's supposed to have an ACT flex plate or an ACT flywheel. We've got an aluminum CX radiator. It's got a puller and a pusher fan on it, one on each side. There's an ETS street front mount kit with aluminum piping, obviously flanged for the blow-off valve. It's got a air temp sensor. We've got a fuel system, fuel lab regulator, gauge, number 6 line to the rail, the billet fitting for the stock rail. There's, I believe these are 950cc injectors, FIC 950s. We've got another number 6 fitting to a fuel lab regulator. And then it looks like there's a number 6 feed line that I'm assuming is going to go all the way back to the tank. If you stick with me, I'll get to the tank. We'll pop the cover off and see what the fittings look like back on the sending unit. What else of note? Kelford 272s. This is supposed to have Evo 8 springs and retainers. I don't know what it has for valves until I get the valve cover off and check it out, but the head is like spotless clean, like brand new spotless clean. Should have an ECM Link V3 computer. We've got an S90 throttle body. There's a set of Avid billet motor mounts. I checked, all 4 of them are here. They're black anodized for manual trans only. This won't fit with an auto. There's a non-cruise cable. There is, let's see, that's not going to be here. There's a transmission and a night transfer case. The car's originally a 92, so I'm going to assume this is all 23 spline stuff. There's 2 extra transfer cases that came with the car that are still in the back of the truck. So we got a total of 3 transfer cases. There's an ABS delete kit. I think we're out of stock on those. There's this Vibrant vacuum block. There's an ECM Link speed density kit with like the nice plug-in wiring. That's I'll pull this off. This is probably an Omni 4-bar map and the GM air temp sensor. What else is interesting on this thing? There's a Hallman boost controller. Not hooked up. No wastegate on this thing. Oh, the wastegate's not hooked up yet. Okay, so that's what we've got under the hood. And then all the standard stuff, wiring harnesses and miscellaneous stock electronics. I'm going to move the camera with me, so bear with me. Car is in reasonable shape. I know I had a lot of people asking, we're always looking for this. Chrome's up. It's got a set of Rota. These are 235 60-15 drag radials. The Mickey Thompson ET Street drag radials. I don't know if these are going to be 7s or 8s. They look pretty wide. I'm going to cross my fingers these are going to be 15x8 Rota Slipstreams. What is that? It looks like there's a meth tank in this thing. There's it's the coolant overflow. It's not a meth tank. Okay, that's that. Let's take a look around this. The exhaust, I'm not sure if this is brand or if this is something, you know, put together on their own. The body on the car is kind of not really spectacular. Let me show you some of the body flaws. This is, it's got the typical paint peel. The rear tail lights look okay. Obviously, rear bumper is not a matching bumper. A lot of the trim is faded and peeling. There's paint coming off it all over the place. On the front bumpers spider webbed. This front fender's primer. I don't know if this is the original fender. I don't see any spots where there's paint showing through. Oh, TK, is that a date? Yeah, it's an aftermarket fender. Okay, so that fender's just primered. This door's got a, not door, the quarter panel's got a fairly big dent. This back quarter's pretty beat. Till we get this thing on the lift, I'm not sure what we're gonna say as far as rust and corrosion's concerned. John, you want to pop the trunk on this real quick? I mean, it's open. Just lift her up. All right, we've got stuff in the back. What's in here? We've got a knockoff 16G. Dude, it's a knockoff. Just look at the compressor housing. J-pipe. Oil return. Looks like a new oil feed line that's with the banjo bolt for the cylinder head. Oh, what is this? 181,000 mile 1990 cluster.
MPI really?
But a 2G. That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay. Random stuff. Anything good in there? Ooh, Brillo pads. SOS pads. We can totally use those.
Definitely. Yeah, there's special random 2G stuff in here. Okay.
Okay. Random 2G stuff. This guy must have owned a 2G at some point in a past life. Okay. Can you see the live video to see if we have any comments? I haven't been able to keep track of that myself. I just went over everything that was on the list. At least all the engine bay stuff. The back seat's all full of parts. These are, what the hell are these? Just got any markings on it that say what it's for?
Yep.
Like brand new seat mounts.
It's a Corbeau.
Corbeau seat mounts.
Yeah,
Those things are probably not cheap.
it just says 90 to 94 Eclipse. Now, what it's...
Well, if
I
it's
guess
made,
it's just a universal.
well, if it says for Corbeau, it's only going to fit their seats. I would assume then those, you know, like these mounting holes are for that brand of seat. Those might be the same ones that are in my car. Mine had Corbeaus in it when I got it. Let me see what's in the back seat. A bunch of random intercooler piping.
We're missing one leather seat.
Yeah, the seats are mixed. Random intercooler piping.
Leather.
Like an intake pipe with a filter. coil pack. Some 1990 electronics. That's odd. Hey, carbon fiber. Ooh. Dude, my hands are freezing. Looks like some 1990 electronics over there. There's the dump tube for the wastegate. The interior's pretty beat. A lot of the plastics look cracked and not in good shape.
Okay. Justin Ackerman said they will fit in.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, slider brackets. Bring the camera over here. There's some stuff on the inside. All right, guys. Bear with me while I adjust.
This is an odd turbo.
Yeah, it's a knockoff. So
Well, some of it's MHI.
It's a mixed match?
MHI center section, actually.
all right. This has got
It's an odd
130 on the odometer. It's supposed to have a DSM Link ECU. There's an extra bare head in here that's like going to be just a core head. What's in these boxes? Oh, this is for the tile wastegate box. We'll check in those boxes, see what's over there.
I believe this is a 20.
No, I think that's the one that fits this if you're going to run an internal wastegate from FP. There's a Zytronics wideband gauge, a 45 PSI Autometer Pro Comp, and a 100 PSI oil pressure gauge. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, these things are like glued in there. Anything else of interest in the inside?
How about this guy?
What the hell? Hey, pass that over. Let me see that thing.
Cool. Hood exit O2 dump.
Yeah, dude.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Bullhorns?
Welds look pretty tight too.
Yeah, I mean, it's well made. Just really weird. Okay, so there's this crazy O2 housing. I think that's about it for the inside. There's a Nardi Torino steering wheel that looks literally perfect.
And it's got a quick release too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to check this out.
This has aftermarket valves in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
This has got an NRG
Yeah,
quick
these
release setup.
These are stainless valves.
This steering wheel's like literally perfect condition, brand new. But it's, looks like this belongs in a Jaguar, not in a DSM. But it's still pretty cool. All right, it's a sunroof car, so let me take a look and see how the seals are looking in this. Everybody's always asking about seals.
Yeah, somebody was asking me too. The trunk seal actually looks decent.
Oh, here, there's a box of crap up top here too. You check through that. I want to see how this. I just want to pop this up to see if the sunroof seal is okay. Literally have like a four-person back order on those.
We got some cracks over here.
Cracks or like destroyed? I mean, this is kind of beat the actual leading edge.
Yeah, this side's pretty.
All right, the sunroof seal itself is
These are really
not wonderful.
The good news is it's
The
not
inner actual water seal is in really good shape, though.
Yeah, this is a critical one. This is what holds the water.
All right, good, good, good. These look nice. I don't see any dents in these. Ah, damn it. There, we're scratched pretty bad here. They could be painted, but no dents. These things are perpetually out of stock. All right, well, goodbye. An unopened box.
From ECM Tuning.
Oh, that's crazy. Here, I got a pen.
Thanks for not throwing a knife at me.
I got a knife, dude. I'm gonna throw it a little better than that.
A hatchet.
Yep. Dude, it's freezing out here. I can't even feel my fingers anymore. Alright. Is there anything anybody wanted to see on this car? The body is not in the condition to where I would say this is the car we're going to be selling as a roller. This is going to turn into wire harnesses and suspension pieces. Let me see if we can check out the bottom, actually.
Brand new
Brand new.
1G V3 cable.
Oh, an extra cable. Interesting.
Brand spanking new. From our friends at ECM Tuning. What year is this? 93?
If you can. This exhaust looks like it's aluminum, but it looks like it was run under the diff and is like squashed into a funky.
Ow.
That's weird.
That's not.
Rust-wise, it's not wonderful. It's quite a bit of change, and as far as heat comes from, I'm happy to see this in my system. So, this is going to see some road salt. I do like the control for the camera. We got anybody asking questions in the comments yet? At all?
I don't know. I gotta check that.
Yeah, take a look at that if you can.
Basically, got a lot of.
Yeah, this exhaust is aluminum, and it's V-band in the front, where the downpipe connects to the catback. But there's no test pipe connections or anything. It's all one piece. Wow, that thing's pancaked. John, you got to get under this car and look at this exhaust pipe. Yeah, that needed a couple 90-degree bends down here. That thing's wiped out. You got to see this. Go get it. Go check out the exhaust from the back.
Justin Matthew was asking the commission on other seats. For black leather, probably the better set I've ever seen. It really sucks that we're missing that driver's seat.
It's the one that's torn the most. This one's weird. It's like I think this is out of a laser. It's got this. What the hell is this? This is like suede. It's not suede. It's like tweed. It's like, you know, like 1800s Sherlock Holmes vest.
Awesome. Most uncomfortable.
Yeah. There's a nice setup. Well, I'm hoping they're nice after we get them out. But there's the rear
Passenger
seats are
side's pretty
the
good.
passenger side speed too.
Yeah.
You said aftermarket valves in this?
Yeah, stainless steel.
All right. Well, cool.
Brand says S.
Here is those 3 gauges. Zytronics wideband.
SL78.
We got to get the ECU out. It's supposed to have a V3 chip. I'm assuming it does because we've got 2 of these cables.
Nothing special. Just a bunch of gaskets, one cam angle sensor.
Headliner redone?
Yeah.
Headliner's black. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was definitely fun.
Maybe somebody can make some use out of that. We did have a 4-volt rear, correct? I mean, this car should have been OEM with a 4-volt. Everything else done to it. I can't imagine it's not. Yeah, 4-volt rear.
Yeah,
Dude, those shocks are brand new. I don't even think this car's been driven on these shocks.
Yeah. That exhaust is custom. That's
Oh,
for
yes.
higher flow.
Oh man. I want to know what that sounded like getting bottomed out and that pipe just being squashed into a pancake. Must have sounded great.
What kind of injectors?
950s.
950s. Brand? FICs?
They're black and silver
Okay.
injectors. Let's see if we can
I
get in
don't
on these.
See anything.
I don't think this is going to focus down that tight,
Pull it.
but we'll pull all the engine stuff apart today. I just want to get a compression test on it, and I want to see if I can get it to fire actually. You know, boot up the ECU and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's got a nice set of brand new clutch hydraulics. I mean, that are literally brand new. There's a stainless steel clutch line. There's
What was the story?
what's with the brake line? How does that go? What is this? There's a stainless line that's. Oh, that's weird. They ran the stainless clutch line like through the brake hole and then right back out right down there.
Okay.
Okay, no big deal. But stainless clutch line,
Solid.
a brand new
solid.
slave.
So this has the. What are these?
Yeah, Avid motor mount set. I kind of went over at the very beginning all the stuff that this had under the hood.
Yeah, your watch is half an hour fast.
Half an hour
You
fast.
said you're gonna do this at 10:30.
10, man, 10. It's gonna snow today. We gotta get this over with. This car's gotta be inside.
What was the story on the trans?
I don't know anything about the trans. From the looks of it, it looks original in stock.
Okay.
I saw pictures of this car when the motor was being put together, and it's like a stock piston, stock rod, original rebuild. Like there's not, yeah, the turbo's nice. I think the turbo
it's
might
tight.
actually just be new, because check this out. Like,
Oh.
inside this wastegate is still Still spotless. This has never had exhaust run through it. This hasn't been heat cycled. Oh my God, I can't even feel my hands. I gotta go
It's
inside.
really cold out here, guys.
Yeah, I don't think this has been run with this turbo setup on it. Or if it's been run for like, idle for a couple seconds where, I mean, God, this doesn't even have the vacuum lines hooked up to it yet. So I kind of think this car was, mid-build.
Yeah.
Mishimoto cap, JMF cap. Nice. This thing's got some nice stuff on it.
Yeah.
We've got BC coilovers, this fancy catch can, which, did you see lines? We got fittings welded on. I didn't see lines. So this might just be the catch can was bought, the fittings were welded on, and that's all we've got.
We might find them in the glove box or something later.
Yeah, the downpipe. I don't know whose downpipe that is, but those things are cheap nowadays anyway. No huge amount of money in the downpipe. All right, is there anything anybody wants to see? Last call. We're on 21 minutes of freezing ass off out here in the cold.
Cams?
Kelford 272s are what's on the list.
Okay.
Remains to be seen once we get the thing open. Stock cam gears. Right? And
I think that's it. I think we answered all the questions.
all right, cool.
Okay.
All right, guys. Sign off, John.
Later, guys. Have a wonderful day.